Okay, welcome, January 15th, 2022. It's a Saturday, getting ready to head out and go after these ride challenges. I got, let's see, 19 left. I might try to get them all in today. Maybe go for 19 rides and get these 2 bonuses in. And I might just call it good for the week of doing this. But I was just trying to do this to kind of show you what you can expect when you're driving around Lyft in St. Louis, and this is pretty much kind of the average. It's actually a little slower than normal what I've been kind of going through the last few days. So I'm just kind of covering. If you want to go down in the link in the description, this is covering the week through January 10th through the 16th. I did not go out and drive on the 10th, but that's some of my that is my total earnings with Lyft. I've also got Uber that I've done about $125 with Uber, so that was a total of $650 something, maybe close to that so far. And so we got Saturday and Sunday left to go, but I'm going to try to go ahead and do this. We can look here at the demand schedule here. So right now it's kind of at, see where that vertical line is on the chart in the middle there. It's kind of at a medium demand, and then it goes up a little bit between medium and high, comes down again, and then it goes back up to high around that's about 6, 7 o'clock, and then it drops back down then again, and it doesn't go out to the future any further. Then here at 3 o'clock, it's showing they got some streak bonuses. Okay, so $12 for 3 rides in a row. So this is going to be nice today. Get some of the streak stuff. Let's see how many streak bonuses they got again at 5 o'clock. So there's 1,500 3 o'clock, and then 1,700 9 o'clock, $9. And so what this streak stuff is, you anywhere between 15 and 1,600, that's 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you accept a ride, and as long as you don't log off, if you keep accepting like 2 more rides, then you're going to get a $12 streak bonus, and that's going to be in addition to all these other ride challenge bonuses. So it's pretty good. So you're making money just on the rides themselves, and then you're going to qualify for these bonuses, these ride challenges, and then there's bonuses. The bonuses are like the 3 streak ones, and then anyways, gonna go out and hit it. I'll keep you updated, maybe along the way, halfway through the day here, and see if I can knock out, kind of see how I feel here. I feel like I'm shooting for 11 if it's really rolling, because it's kind of like slushy and nasty out, maybe not a lot of drivers going out. I might go ahead and go for that whole 19 in the day, because I'm getting out of here. It's see on the clock there, upper left, it's 12:40. And so, it's a little earlier than I have been all week, but I just want to do this kind of in the daytime because it's kind of nasty, and so there's light out. It's much less stressful driving when you can see during the daytime. So anyway, I'll keep you updated and let you know when I wrap it up. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and log on here. Got my mask now. Getting back in the car. Let's see how long it takes before we get a little ping action here. It's going to be all Lyft today because I'm going for those incentive bonuses. All right, let's see. So these videos here that I'm doing are more focused on St. Louis and driving around St. Louis, what to expect. I'm up here in the Florissant area, and we have like 50,000 people in St. Louis metropolitan area. That includes like East St. Louis, going out to Collinsville, Edwardsville, and areas like that. We got like 2 million people. So there's abundance out there. There's plenty of people using this app. It's growing more and more. I mean, buses are becoming irrelevant pretty much. Taxis, nobody, they're more vetted, the taxi driver people and those folks that are licensed. But this is a pretty good gig. They do background checks on drivers. It would be nice if they did that on passengers. There has been something in the news just a couple weeks ago out in Philadelphia. A driver had a lady in the car. It was a Lyft trip. Somebody comes and does attempted carjacking, like they bump you in the rear, and then they might bump you a couple times trying to get you to stop. And so the guy stopped, and then he got out of the car. When he got out of the car, there's two guys in the car that bumped him. One got out with a rifle and pointed it at him, and he just said, "Hey, can have everything. Just let the lady out. I'm a Lyft driver giving her a ride." So when she got out of the car, the guy with the rifle got into the car, and then the car that they were driving just stayed. The driver stayed in that car, but then the Lyft driver was armed, so he had a sidearm, which you're not supposed to do per Lyft regulations there. But he shot and critically injured both of those guys, and they're in the hospital. It was in the middle of the day, daylight, witnesses, everything. And I was trying to get more information about what happened to that Lyft driver. I suspect that he will not be driving for Lyft anymore. I've questioned that with Lyft, and that's the one thing about Lyft. The driver support there is not that great, and so I'm still waiting to hear back from them on what was their response to this Lyft driver basically defending his property, maybe his life, against these carjackers. But he did shoot them critically, and that was in Philadelphia. I think it was January 4th, maybe, was the date. If you Google that or whatever, you might be able to find it. So this thing isn't pinging right now. Let me go and turn this off. I'll turn off my Wi-Fi. Okay, I'm showing no network connection. I have been having some challenges with network connection. I'm just going to back up into my driveway a little bit and see if I can get this thing to start pinging. Just kind of getting a sweet spot here, hopefully. Showing some good bars on there. But anyways, it does show it's a little bit slow. It's kind of at a medium demand right here, so we'll see what happens. Should be picking something up anytime here. It's 12:49, and let's see what we can get. So nothing's going off on Lyft. So I usually sit for about 10 minutes, and then I might just relocate. Sometimes that makes it go off, but you just might be in a little bad spot. I don't know, but sometimes that helps get this thing rolling. And then once you are rolling, you start getting trips. They just keep going. Usually they just keep giving them to you, and you just roll with it. But anyways, I'm gonna need to go get some gas here in a little bit. So I'm going to get rolling here down the street a little bit, see if I can get this thing to start pinging. One thing I don't really like to do too much is like try to find greener grass, driving around trying to make it work, trying to find those trips, because you just don't know. I'm in a pretty highly populated area. It's best to just sit. Don't waste your gas driving around. Don't go chasing like surges. You'll see on the map sometimes it'll be surging someplace, and you might be tempted to go drive there, and as soon as you start getting close, boom, all the surging is gone. So it just doesn't work out usually to chase the surges. If you know something's going on, like an event or something like that in your town, maybe hang around there if that's what you're into. personally, I stay away from all that stuff. I don't like going to the Enterprise Center. I don't like going to pick up people after the Cardinals games. I just tend to stay away from all that. I like working in the suburbs and the neighborhoods where people live. They're going to work. They're going to their grandma's house. They're going from their house to a family member's house. They're going to pick up some food. Hopefully, on the food thing, they've already ordered, and all we got to do is go there. They run in and they run back out. Thing on stops, people can, when they order, they can program in a stop and then go to their final destination. On some of these stops, what I'm finding a little bit more lately, I absolutely hate it, is when they want to go through a drive-through. I've had people quite a few times, a handful of times, not a whole lot, but either way, it kind of sucks when they get in and then they switch. After they get in the car, they switch it up to where they want to go through a drive-through. And I always ask them, have you ordered yet? Oh, no. And I tell them, a stop, because you programmed a stop in there before your final destination. A stop is meant to be about a 3-minute event. You're in, you're out. Because honestly, when we're sitting there waiting for them as a driver, you're making pennies. It's like nothing. So, some folks think they want to go in, run into the local grocery store and do their shopping for the week while, there's a driver out there waiting and making pennies. That's just not going to happen. So I always remind them, when they have a stop, that, hey, this is meant to be about a 3-minute stop. And we need to try to honor that so that other people can be getting rides too, Plus, I'm not making any money when I'm just sitting out here on my butt, waiting for you to come back out. But anyway, so it's been about 10 minutes or so since I've had the app on and not really doing any pinging yet at all. So I'm thinking about relocating. I'm kind of running out of things to talk about. And that's another thing. I have to kind of fight the urge to move and try to find things and practice patience. It's like kind of number one in this business if you're going to get into driving for Lyft. You just got to be patient, wait for it to come. There's going to be slow days, there's going to be fast days. It really just averages out to where it's very consistent income if you want to do this. So you just got to be patient and wait for it. Sometimes it just comes slower than you would like, but you can go and move around if you want to. Okay, there we have it, and it took a little while, but it's a 9-minute trip, 11-minute trip, 9 minutes away. I'll go ahead and take it, get started. Okay, that last ride took 7 minutes to get there. And then it ended up being $3.83. It was about a 2-mile trip, probably less than 2 miles. Not that great of a trip, but see, we're adding up on this $43 challenge. So you get $43 when you get 8 more trips, plus whatever you make during those 8 trips. So on this trip, and I mentioned just earlier when I was waiting for that first ride to come in with this lady, that you got to watch out for the stops. She had a stop put in, and it was for a local Schnucks grocery store, and then another store that was in the same strip mall. So she wanted to go to this place and have me wait while she did her shopping. And I was asking her, I asked when she said that what she wanted to do, I said, well, this is meant to be a 3-minute stop. and you have to go shopping at 2 places? She said yes. I said, well, this is meant to be a 3-minute stop, so is that going to work for you? And then she went ahead into the app and changed her stop to actually be the destination. So she let me go. She let me off the hook there, so I wouldn't have to be there waiting for her for 20 minutes to get her shopping done. That's not our job here, with the Lyft or being a driver, in my opinion. And it says in the Lyft and like the Uber practices that, when you're going to a stop, it's meant to be a 3-minute deal, in and out. It's not like I'm waiting for them to go buy all their groceries and sitting in the parking lot making nothing really, making pennies a minute. So that just does not work. And so, she freed me up so that I can drive other people. But I told her, hey, I'm staying around in this parking lot of the strip mall, and if she needs a ride back, she may get me, or I might get a trip before that. So I'm just sitting here waiting. But I just wanted to make a note of this, make a little short video of this, because I did mention it in when I was waiting on that first trip, about the stops, people programming in stops. You don't want to be waiting. You want to make sure that they're going to be in and out, or just have them, make that their final destination. And then, if you're still around when they're done doing their shopping, then you can pick them up, if Lyft gives you the trip. And just because you're sitting here, or just because you drove somebody, previously, if they order another Lyft, it may not be you. I don't know how the Lyft algorithm works, but I've had people trying to order standing right next to my car, and the app gives them someone else. So you would think it'd be a proximity thing. If you're in the right place at the right time, you're going to get the trip, but that's not always the case, it seems. So anyways, hope that sheds some light on stops for you. Okay, 4 trips, and about $41 later, I find myself in East St. Louis at a Love's gas station. Going to hang out here in a safe place for a while and put it in destination mode. My signal may suck right here because I'm not, let me try to refresh this, get it pop back up. There it is. Okay. And now in the lower right corner here, I'm going to go ahead and select the head to destination. First, let's see if anything's going on in town here. Let's look at the Lyft app, see if anything's really hot right now. Any hot spots? Not right there. Let's see on Uber if there's a little heat map, if there's any activities going on in town. Over in St. Charles, looks like there's stuff going on. Oh, well, no, that's downtown. So there's something going on downtown. I'm gonna put my destination for, it looks like, right in there. So right at Russell 44, this intersection. And let's see, where should I go here? Looks like right around the Soulard area, I guess that is. Yeah. So let's go for someplace in Soulard, Soulard Market. How about that? So let's go back to Lyft. I'm gonna put in destination here. Thing is, I got 4 of these remaining. You can see on there, I got 4 uses remaining. So want to use them sparingly if you plan on being out of town and want to get back and don't want any trips that are taking you further away from your normal area where you live or work or want to stay close to. So I'll do that, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to search for Soulard Market. Let's find it. There it is. Market Street. No, Soulard. Market. Farmers Market. There we go. I'll set the filter, and I'll just put it to navigate. Maybe I'll start heading that way. So that's 7 miles away. We'll see if anybody over here wants to go over there. And I'll just be taking a little break, see what happens. Maybe I'll catch something on the way. I'm just going to sit here for a little while and see, because I don't want to stay over here in East St. Louis anymore. I just want to get back over to St. Louis, actually. All right. Okay, it's January 15th still, and now it's 4:36. Um, so I've been at it about 3.5 hours, and then I got 7 trips with 2 bonuses. Well, one streak bonus, that's where it started at 3 o'clock, and then I got 3 rides within that time period. So my last 3 rides total to, as you can see here, 7, 9, and then about 13, 14, $15. And then they added on $12 for the streak bonus because I started it in between 3 and 4 o'clock. I accepted my first trip at about 3:30 or so to start that streak. And then after this last ride, I got the 8 rides for the $43 challenge. And so now I am going to do maybe a few more. I got 11 left. I might do 3 more trips this afternoon and be done with it before it gets dark and cold. It's supposed to get real cold tomorrow, this evening, later in the evening. And so I just want to kind of take it easy and not be driving when it's real cold and slick. Let the wind kind of blow some of this moisture off the streets, because the streets are still real wet, but it's right at the freezing air temperature, but the ground is still relatively warm. Anyway, weather's kind of a factor, you know. I might, so for today, I might just go ahead and do maybe 2 or 3 more trips, so that tomorrow I'll only have to do, 8 or 9 trips to get the full on, to get that $89 bonus. So the 11 trips will equate to about $110, just the trips that I drive. And okay, January 15th, wrapping it up for Saturday. Got 10 rides, got total of like 3 bonuses. I got 2 streak bonuses, one for $9, 3 in a row, and then one for $12, 3 in a row. And then I got the there it is right there. Then I got the ride challenge for 38 rides, $43. So worked out pretty good day. And now I am 3 of 11 to go into tomorrow. So I only need 8 more rides, and I can go ahead and get another. Let's see what that ride challenge pays. It pays $89. So if I get 8 rides, that'll be about $80 plus another 89 with that ride challenge bonus. So that'll be a good day. And signing off, have a good one. If you like this information, if this is helping you out at all, if you could give me a thumbs up and like, subscribe, all that stuff, and go down into the description and click the link down there. It'll take you to my blog where I explain about driving in St. Louis, the requirements for driving in St. Louis, and how you can get up to 100 rides within 30 days easy. You do about 100 rides, or you do 100 rides, that'll get you about $1,000, and then the Lyft will go ahead and put $600 extra into your account. That's how that bonus works for the $1,600. So they will pay you up to $1,600. You just got to do that 100 rides in 30 days. And so if you follow along with me here, I'm going to show you how fast and easy that can be done.